Hey everyone, it's Jen at Ink Paper Rubber back with you again. Well, I got to one of the 4 additional boxes I have to go through today, but there is some good stuff in here, so I wanted to share with you. This was a shipment from Tailored Expressions. Mostly had items from their latest release, which came out last week, but we do have a couple of other older items, so let me jump in and share with you what we have. First of all, I got the Blender Brushes cleaning tool back in stock, and all I can say is if you have blender brushes, it doesn't matter what brand they are, and you don't have this cleaning tool, you really need it. This is what it looks like here. It is rubber, and it has the ridges and the little bumps. When I use it to clean my brushes, I put my thumb in here, I squirt foamy hand soap on there and scrub away with my brush, and it cleans them really, really great. It's only $6, so it's totally worth it. This is an older embossing folder, but with Easter coming up, I thought it was good to get it back in. It is called Redeemer, and it is really lovely. It has the cross in the center and kind of a stained glass look around it. Lots of different ways you can do it. This was a really simple card that we did with it. We inked up our folder with some yellow ink and embossed, and that's what allowed us to get that yellow background with the embossing in white. All right, on to some things from the latest release. This is one that was very popular. We had sold out of it. It is called Botanical Beauty. It has this gorgeous border stamp, and there is also a die that will cut that out on the border. Here is just a really simple card to show you an ink blended background, and it's stamped on there. So I wanted to show that because if you don't like to color, you don't have to color. This is great for coloring. They have some gorgeous samples on the website that have been colored in, but don't think that if you're not really into coloring that you have to, because there is an example of one that you don't have to. This one is the latest entry in the All Tucked In line, and this goes with their All Tucked In box, which we do have in stock. It is super cute, but you can use it for all kinds of other things. You see you have all these little Easter icons on here, and then the little sentiments that are sized to fit on the box. This is another thing that is designed to go with something that Tailored Expressions came out with last winter. It was their All Is Bright set. It was a stamp set and a die. It had the lantern, and these are some new sentiments that are designed to go in the lantern. And then it has these pretty flowers and leaves. And the best part is that this comes with dies for the flowers and leaves. And those would also be great to use on other things as well. And I will show you a sample of that one. We got back in more of the Boxed In Corners pre-printed papers. These are really great with one of the stamp sets that they came out with recently, but all kinds of things that you could stamp in there. This is a new set of stencils from the latest release. This one is called Spring Fling, and you actually get 3 stencils, and this allows you to layer them and to do different colors and get some really lovely looks. Speaking of stencils, one of the things that came out in their latest release last week were these new stripe masking stencils, and these are really fun. You can create stripe backgrounds, plaids. They're really great. They come with the full-size stencil that has the evenly spaced stripes. It comes with the mask to fit in there if you want to, and I think you can see there in the background it also comes with one that is just a single stripe, so that you can create your own patterns with it if you want. And you actually these stencils come in 3 different widths. This is the smallest. It is the 1/2 inch width, so the stripes are 1/2 inch, but there is one that is 3/4 of an inch, and again you get the same pieces in there, the full-size stencil, the single stripe, and the mask. And then finally there is the 1-inch stripe, and I think these would be really fun to combine together and make stripes of different widths on your background. So, simple strips, stamps and dies have been very popular. I think one of the big reasons is all the time that they save. Well, now you can save even more time when you are using your simple strips, because Tailored Expressions now has Simple Strips Stack, and they have 3 different colors, and these are pre-cut cardstock. It's the Tailored Expressions cardstock, so it's really nice quality, and they are cut to the perfect size to use with your simple strip stamp. So You don't have to cut it down. You can just stamp it and then die cut it and you're ready to go. They have 3 colors. This is their sugar cube, which is white. They have toffee, which is a craft color. And then they have Oreo, which is black. So great time saver with those. All right, last things to show you are some stencils that came out earlier. Some of the masking stencils we have back in stock. They've been really popular. This is the rectangles masking stencil, and this is the ovals and the circles. We do have the squares and the hexagons in stock. And reaching way, way back, Manna has plans for this, so I got some in. I think based on the number, this may be the very first stencil that Tailored Expressions ever had. You can see there, it's SN01, and it is called Polka Party, and it is these really fun giant polka dots. So, just a couple of quick samples to show you. Here is a sample using the stripes stencil to create that fun striped background. There you can see the All is Bright. That is the original stamp and die with the lantern, and then using the new flowers and the new sentiments from the new add-on set. This one is using the All Tucked In Easter. There you can see using it on the All Tucked In box, but it's also really cute because here they've basically created their own background paper. There you can see with all the colorful little Easter icons on there. And finally here in the background you can see the Spring Fling layering stencil, and you can see you can almost make it looks like making your own background paper with that layered stencil where you can get the different colors in there. Want. Alright, that is it now. On to more boxes, and hopefully I will be back later. In the meantime, have a great evening, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.